What is going on YouTube? This is Wi-Fi Memory here today, and today I got a woozy of a battle. Look what my opponent's bringing. Giratina? Shaman Skyform? Hello. Ambipom 2? Ambipom's like the best Pokemon ever. Anyway, the question of the day is, if you can make a new Pokemon type, what would it be? I want to see a normal ghost type. It may not be the most competitive Pokemon, but think about it. It would be immune to ghosts. It would be that ghost type that would practically have no weakness. So, I think it would be fantastic typing. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys want to see. Maybe a potential new type for Pokemon Violet and Pokemon Scarlet in the comments down below. But let's look at our opponent's team real quick, man. We're going to have a doozy of a battle. I think our best lead option might be the Dragonite. But then again, I'm worried about the Ambipom lead, and that's a pretty obvious Ambipom lead. But I guess if he does lead Ambipom, I can easily go into Sableye. I do have a few Steel types and Scizor and Magnezone also on this team. So, I think we'll be okay. Giratina as the lead. Fantastic stuff. You know we love to see the Giratina. If you are going to be going for the Dragon move, we're fine because we are multi-scale. Going for the Shadow Force, that's a 2-turn attack, we should be fine to set up some Dragon Dances. Maybe we'd get a potential Dragonite sweep. That would be fantastic. Draco Meteor coming out. We should take this. We should be able to take it. We didn't take it well, but we did take the attack, and that's all that matters. I don't know if Giratina is usually a mixed attacker, or if he'll be forced to switch out right here. But we're going to be going for the Dragon move. Trying to take out this Giratina and maybe potentially get Dragonite a little mini sweep going. We do have the Outrage. Going to hit very hard with this attack. Our opponent does stay in. Fantastic stuff. We love to see that as Giratina just drops. So the first Uber is gone and we are a speedy Dragonite right now. The only thing I'm afraid of, like I said, was that Ambipom. But I think we can actually live a fake out. And, Dragonite's pretty busted, I think we can actually live a fake out, even though I've seen the power of an Ambipom before. Empoleon comes out. I think our opponent thinks that we can live a fake out too, so he's going out into this Empoleon. Dragonite's forced to stay in. Go for the huge Outrage. Does half damage. As he goes for Steel Wing. So Dragonite stays in. And Dragonite survives. That's what you want to see. Dragonite is not confused. So we get one more Outrage off. Question is, do they have the Aqua Jet? I don't even think Aqua Jet could KO us. Just because we are Dragonite. But here it is. Aqua Jet coming out. And I was right. Aqua Jet cannot KO us, and that Outrage from our Dragonite should be able to take out the Empoleon, and it does. Fantastic stuff. Dragonite is putting a huge hole in our opponent's team right from the get-go, and we love to see that. At this point, we're just going to keep Dragonite in, even though he is confused. We're just going to keep battling. It's in at like 28 HP at the moment. Shaman Skyform comes out. Like I said, keep Dragonite in. Do we dare to go for another Outrage? I believe we do. We do show that we do outspeed, and we get the Outrage off. Fantastic stuff. We know we love to see that, and Shaman goes down. Ladies and gentlemen, like I said, our opponent had such a very scary team. But it looks like we're slow. We're going kind of fast, taking them all out, man. We'd love to see that. Chatot comes out. Charap. I like that name. Alright, Dragonite Is the chat out the one that causes you to hit yourself in confusion? No, battle has been canceled. We love to see that. I'll get you guys a second battle for this episode. Alright, so I actually ran into this guy a second time. He was saying, hey man, I want to do another battle. And I was like, you know what? Why not? We almost had the Dragonite sweep the first time. Might as well try and get the Dragonite sweep again. I'm pretty sure our opponent will be adjusting, but there's not much of an adjustment that he can actually do to us. You know, he went for the Draco Meteor turn 1, and he couldn't stop us. So the biggest thing is, can he get any luck in having us hit ourselves in the confusion? Maybe. That could change the outcome in that first battle. We were rolling. He actually leads off with Empoleon. Okay, you know what? That's fine. Because I do have a countermeasure for that. If you guys don't remember, we do have Earthquake and we have Thunder Punch. So I'm going to set up the first Dragon Dance. I'm going to go ahead and get all nice and Dragon Dancing. You know, that gets that breaks all that rust off of Dragonite. You know, he gets to move a little bit more. And then we're going to be throwing off some Earthquakes. We got some Thunder Punches. The idea is actually not to try and lock ourselves into Outrage all that much, but we have it as an option. Our opponent actually has a Quick Claw on there in Empoleon. Goes for the Steel Wing and misses. Oh man, you know we love to see this. Non-competitive team, you know, but hey, that's what sometimes that we need, you know, we need that non-competitive team that we go up against, and it's just super fun to watch these videos, you know. Second Quick Claw activate. Oh man, my man could go to the lottery. This time he actually hits a Steel Wing. Does he get the defense boost? He does not. Two Quick Claws, but man, barely anything to show for it in the damage department. We got 2 Dragon Dances up though, but he did technically break my multi-skill. So I'm gonna say, you know what? I'm gonna give you that good old Thunder Punch. Let's see how you respond to our Thunder Punch. Our Thunder Punch is gonna be doing a bunch of damage. And he don't really, I mean, by the time we're +2, we can practically take anything out. But if he did decide to switch it in, like, hey, we're going to outspeed it, we're going to be able to take it out, no problem. So this Empoleon actually stays in and goes down to the first Thunder Punch of the day. Let's see if we can cause a salty Dragonite video. I think that would be the best thing. Dragonite's 1 HP away from getting multi-skill back up. That Assaulted Dragonite video, I think it's just right. Giratina coming out. This time, buddy, you are not going to be able to hit us with this Draco Meteor. Instead, we're going to go for this huge Outrage, the biggest one you've ever seen in your life, and you just go down. Dragonite does not care. And we love to see that. Let's see, what else do you still have the Shaman, but that's not going to be able to outspeed us. You had the Chatot. I mean, I don't think you have anything that can actually stop this Dragonite at the moment. The only thing that can stop us is if we hit ourselves in confusion. And then in that case, you know, we do have good Pokemon in the back. So that's why I'm saying leaving this with Dragonite for this game wasn't going to be that bad. We definitely wasn't going to get punished that hard. Our opponent is taking a very long time deciding. That's a telltale sign that they're getting a little salty. That is a huge sign that they're actually getting really salty. They might be shutting down their system here soon, and that's what we want to see. Who's Grappy? Grappy the Ambipom. Do not like the name, but because I mean, to me, come on, you gotta be a little bit creative. At least Hayden, you know, he calls it hands jobs. You know, that's actually somewhat creative. It's a little dirty, but it's better than Grappy. Come on now. Our opponent is still taking a long time. I think they've just DC'd on us. They're communicating. Come on. I honestly do think that they've DC'd on us, and this is a salty Rage Quit Dragonite video if I've ever seen one. Let's see, we'll see. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a Rage Quit. I don't know why it's taking so long for it to be loading though. You know, that's a little different. But hey, it is what it is, right? Alright, so we do get the outrage off, and he didn't even go for fake out. At this point, I think our opponent's practically just giving up. I don't even know if their enemy pump has fake out. This team feels like it's a little bit of an in-game team, but I want to showcase the Dragonite getting a salty Rage Quit. Come on now, that'd just make a great thumbnail. And you can tell just how long our opponent's taking his time, picking his moves and everything. He's frustrated. He's got our Dragonite all nice and confused, but he can't do anything. All he is hoping is that we hit ourselves in confusion, and we actually do that time. We actually hit ourselves in confusion. So, let's see, Pluck. Ooh, not quite the biggest damage. I think if you would have went for Chatter, you might have been able to do some damage, but what's the odds of 2 times in a row that we hit ourselves in confusion? Odds are we do not hit ourselves. And Chatot goes down. And this is still not a bad video. For beginners that need to be like, hey, you know, why is he losing? He's got the Giratina, he had the Shaman, he has a stronger team than me. Yes, he does have 2 Ubers and all that, but his team is not built properly. If you looked at his Empoleon, it has a Steel Wing. Most Empoleon's a great Pokemon, but you gotta run the right sets. The Giratina, we've seen Draco Meteor. If it's a mix Giratina, that's the correct set. The problem is, you didn't. I have Dragonite in the field. Dragonite's just one of those Pokemon that you shouldn't be able to take out thanks to my ability, so you need to learn the way of adaptation. Learn to switch out, save your good Pokemon for late in the game, because Shaman, Ambipom, and Giratina could definitely snowball against my team. You know, 3 really strong Pokemon. You just cannot, you know, let me get set up so freely. If you would have led maybe potentially Ambipom, and I don't know your Ambipom set, but most people have fake out on their Ambipom. You fake out Dragonite turn 1, and then I don't know what else you would have. Potentially maybe a Last Resort set, you go Last Resort. I doubt you have Last Resort though. You probably have like Double Hit. Well, go for Double Hit. Do a lot of damage. Slows my Dragonite down quite a bit. I wouldn't feel very comfortable actually going for the Dragon Dance. Just keeping that in mind. And going for the Dragon Dance, I got 2 Dragon Dances off in the second game. 1 Dragon Dance off in the first game. You know, that right there really set the momentum for the game. Snap out Confusion right here, and this is practically game. I don't have to worry about hitting myself ever again in Confusion for probably the rest of this game. Shaman goes down. And what? How many Pokemon you got left? Probably like 1, don't you? Maybe 2 at the most. Rosie, let's see. Oh, I'll see. It's the Roserade. Oh yeah, I realize. They're selecting their move. We're locked into Outrage. That's why it says communicating. That's why it took so long the first time. I thought he was rage quitting, dude. But yeah, you could have Focus Sash on this Roserade, definitely, and then it could survive one of those attacks. And you go for Dazzling Gleam, you can probably potentially even KO my Dragonite from the range that it's at, actually. Knowing that you didn't see that foresight to begin with, though, tells me that you're definitely not a seasoned veteran. And there's nothing wrong with that. You need to... Everyone plays at a different level when they play Pokemon. I've played for a very long time, and so I've been able to pick up on stuff. And I was been able to also find situations where I can set up on my opponents and everything. So instead of a video where I'm showcasing Dragonite, just going through beating this guy, I want you guys to take out some of the information I'm giving you guys. Is like, hey, there's opportunities for your opponent to set up, even if, right, yeah, that was his last Pokemon. Even if your opponent has a scary team like the Giratina, the Shaman, and everything, they're not that big of an issue. Most of the time, if they're playing Giratina, Shaman, they're very inexperienced players. We're going to walk over here, try and get out of everyone's way. They're very inexperienced trainers, and they're just trying and get some easy wins, is what it comes down to. Don't let that worry you, though. Just play your game normally. If you have a few setup Pokemon, you tend to do very well against those games. Anyway, guys, if you guys did enjoy today's video, you will also enjoy this video that's on your screen right now. Go check it out. Remember to comment, like, and subscribe if you guys are new. This is Wi-Fi Merman signing out, and peace.